All right, we're going to head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason, and this one about Baker Mayfield.
Hey, Cleveland people, how soon you forget that 2 years before Baker Mayfield came on the scene, you were 1-15 and 0-16. And I can't remember a whole lot of college quarterbacks that were just dying to come to Cleveland. But Baker Mayfield did. And he brought with him a swagger. And he brought with him a notoriety that you people did not have. If you will look on that shirt that goes around, 30 other quarterbacks before him, and they didn't even win more than 7 games. Now, keep in mind one thing, okay? Look what he did to the Titans in the first half of that game in 2020. And the Burrow deal, he's 4-0 against Joe Burrow. But you people need to support him, because I'm telling you right now, you bring in Deshaun Watson, you're going to have all kinds of trouble, and Russell Wilson's gone. But you give Baker Mayfield, Amari Cooper, get him some tackle protection over there and watch him, because he's always said, you don't think I can do it, you just hide and watch.
All right, and Scott, certainly Baker Mayfield has had glimpses of being a really good quarterback. The consistency hasn't been there. The other thing is, it's a draft. You don't really have a choice. Somebody drafts you. They call it a draft for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, I was there when Baker gave his speech at the Combine where he said, I'm the right guy to turn it around. And I understand why Browns fans ate that up. And I understand the loyalty, because he did take this team to the playoffs. And it had been 7 or 18 years since they've been to the playoffs. I get that. But I think the people that still believe Baker's a guy, and I'm not saying there's no chance for Baker to resurrect his career here or elsewhere. I'm just saying that it seems unlikely to me that that's going to happen. It seems unlikely it's going to happen here. And, the arguments about, well, if they get better tackles or better this, or better that, the best quarterbacks don't need a perfect situation, right? I mean, the best quarterbacks lift everybody around them, and Baker hasn't done that enough. You're right. It's been too inconsistent. The chip on the shoulder thing, I get that that's Baker's personality, but where was the chip last year, right? I mean, they were struggling last year. How come that didn't all of a sudden lead the Browns to the playoffs? Like, I just think I take issue with some of the narratives that surround Baker.
Yeah, and again, I don't think it fits. He doesn't fit with the way this offense runs. It's just not he and Stefanski's offense don't mesh. So it might be best for both parties long term if they find other opportunities. I think he can play. I'm not saying he's not a good quarterback. I don't think he fits here as well as you'd want.
Yeah, I think you have a point there. I don't know what the perfect situation is for him, though, because he's not like a Kyler Murray that scrambles around and makes stuff up. Like, I think he needs some structure. He's better, obviously, rolling out, but defenses have decided to take that away. So you got to win in the pocket, which is tough to do when you don't have ideal height. I don't think his mechanics are always great. One of the callers talked about footwork. So I don't know. I think he's he's one of the top 32 guys in the league, but is he a top 18 guy that you go into the season saying, yeah, we trust this guy. We trust this guy to be the long-term answer. And obviously it feels like the Browns have decided that, no, he's not one of those guys.